and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome Raul H. Castro, Governor and U.S. Ambassador.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for the honor bestowed upon me tonight to be able to be with you and exchange views about the state of Arizona and the United States of America. I am one of those that you read in the paper and talked about who came from Mexico to the United States of America seeking a better way of life and an opportunity to excel. I never forget at the border of Naco, Arizona, where my family came through, and the immigration inspector said, "Castro family, you are now in the United States of America. It is up to you." They didn't say charity, welfare, or help. They said, "You're in the United States of America." It is up to you. And that's the way we wanted it, and that's the way it's been all of my life. At this time that I speak before you, I'm older than Santa Claus. This coming June the 12th, I'll be 84. Sorry, I misspoke. Not 84, 94. 94. And I've had the good fortune of having all over the world. And let me tell you today, I am blessed, and so are you. To be able to live in the United States of America, I contend and still say that this country is the greatest country in the world. It is still the country of opportunity. And I recall very vividly being in Tucson after I left law school, as I was in a corner talking to several of my compadres, Mexican-American residents, and I said, I am going to be a candidate for county attorney of Pima County. They looked at me and said, "You're crazy. Who is going to vote for you? You were born in Mexico, of Mexican parents. How do you expect to get any votes?" And my reply was, "Whoever tried it? Have you tried it? No. Have you? No, no, no. Well, I'll tell you something. I'm going to try it. Then I have a right to complain." I ran for county attorney and I was elected. And that convinced me that this country can be fair and square if you have the desire and convince people that you want to work, that you want to do it, you want to be a leader. Then I ran for judge of Superior Court. And I recall vividly one day, Lyndon Johnson, we were in a park, Armory Park in Tucson. I was running for Superior Court judge. In those days, judges, both in Maricopa and everywhere, had to be elected. I had to be elected. I was in the park giving my little speech to be reelected as Superior Court judge. President Johnson was then running for office for President of the United States because President Kennedy had been killed. That's where we met. And then he appointed me to be ambassador to El Salvador. Yes, I've had setbacks in my life. I probably am the only farmer or farm grower, bracero, farm worker with a college degree. I could not get a teaching job in those days. They wouldn't hire me because my eyes weren't blue and my hair wasn't blonde. So I became a professional boxer. And as the fate goes, I am absolutely thrilled and now inspired. I'm retired now 3 or 4 years, and I spend most of my time going to schools, high schools, universities, etc., talking to young people and say, look, I was at Harvard University and also Stanford. The president asked me to speak to the students. And in those days, they had a quota system. They had a few students, Mexican-American students in Harvard, and looked at me with a frown. I was wearing a coat and a tie and etc. And they all assumed, they asked their hand and said, Mr. Castro, we assume you come from a very wealthy family in Mexico. I said, young man, you are here today because some of the efforts we have made, some of us, in the state of Arizona and elsewhere, to be admitted to these schools. I'm not from a wealthy family. I'm from a family of 10 brothers and 1 sister. Father died when I was 10. I left mother with all these children. She became a partera, a midwife, and I used to help her, go with my mother to help in her cases. So I'm not from a wealthy family. But the United States of America, the people in the United States of America felt they had the ingenuity and the desire to excel and move and be a leader. And they believed in me and voted for me. And I'm going to be short because it's a long program that you've had today. One day when I was a young man in 10, 12, 13 years of age, and I would look at my brothers, at 5 o'clock, mother would get up and cook the meals for the brothers to go work in the smelter or the mines. They'd come back at 5 o'clock in the evening, dirty, filthy, and smelly. And I would watch it. And one day I said, Mother, is this my life? Is this my future? What am I going to be like the song says? When I grow old, when I be a young man, will I be rich? And what will I be? Mother said to me, son, you will be whatever you want to be. It's up to you. Again, the responsibility was mine. My responsibility to do the best I can and excel. And it's been that way all my life. It's up to me, it's been up to me to do the job. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving you by saying the time has come now. We have lots of leaders in Arizona, a lot of Hispanic leaders. I was the first county attorney in Pima County, the first judge of Superior Court in the state, first governor. And the time has come now for leadership. We have leaders. In order to be a leader, you have to be part of the community. You have to be active. You participate in community affairs. I never want to be a follower. If you're a follower, you do nothing. You just follow. They're telling you what to do, what to move, etc. That's not the game. You want to be a leader. You want to participate. Be part of government. And the time is now where the Latino and Hispanic community is a powerful group. We are here. But we have to be leaders. We have to participate. We have to vote. And we have to be part of the mainstream. And now today, as the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has proven, we are now part of the mainstream. Let's move ahead. Adelante. Y vamos a triunfar. Thank you.
We're going to go take a picture right there, Governor. Right there.